Understandable smooth shit. That murderers move with. Understandable smooth shit.
POPAVIST made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we getting to.
I think we ready. Ooh la la, ah wee wee. Happy fucking Thursday. You, and you, and you. Ha ha. You know what it is. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's just keep that part rotating. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to you in the back. We in the fucking end game. Last day of the year, 2020. Tony, it was no other way. How you feel? I feel blessed. My energy is up, as you should. My energy is up. My spirits is up. I'm feeling blessed. Yeah, kid. That feeling on a Thursday, the last Thursday of 2020. 2020. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game, folks. We are in the end game. 2020, woo! See the little glasses. Happy New Year's to everybody that celebrate New Year's. I don't. If you know, you know. That's just there for y'all. You know what I mean? To keep the spirits, to stay in tune with the last show of the year. But with that being said, Happy New Year's, the French Montana. 10, 9, you know what I mean? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yay, yay, yay. And all that and all that. A lot of shit to get to, B. A lot of shit to get to. Throwback Thursdays. This the last show, you know what I mean? On YouTube, POPAVIST TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. We rolling. Real. Authentic. Unscripted. That feeling. Yeah, kid. And all that and all that. Let's bring it back. Like, you know what I mean? I feel good today, but I feel good most days. If you're an optimistic person when you get out of bed, put your hand up. Put your hand up. Yeah, I'm talking to you. If you a self-motivated person when you roll out the bed, put your hand up. Put your hand up. Talking to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always, my vibrations is always up. It's just till some fuck shit or some dumb shit happens. Sometimes life get in the way. And if you're watching this video, shout outs to you. Shout outs to everybody that been tuning in. Shout outs to everybody that been subscribing. Shout outs to everybody that been leaving a comment. You know, just showing support to the channel. We relatively new on I keep about to say the gram, but you can follow me on the gram. POPAVIST_mage to you. But we on YouTube right now. And since I've been rocking with YouTube, I've been getting a lot of love. I've been learning a lot. I've been in the stratosphere, you know what I mean, in the hemisphere. I've been flying all over, looking at the different channels. I'm all in the algorithms, you know what I mean, and all that and all that. But shout outs to everybody that been showing me love. We're going to keep the channel rolling. But let's roll back. 2020. It's been a fucked up year. Let's keep it a buck. Like, for myself personally, it's been a fucked up year. There's no way to get around that. However, at the end of the year, for what most people consider the end of the year, which is about to go to 2021, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I feel blessed. As you should, as we proceed to give you what you need. Yes, anticipation. Last week of NFL football. Woo! Let's get a year kid for that. NBA is rolling. It's the last day of the year. Friday is tomorrow. I know you don't smoke, but I'm going to get you high, Craig. I'm going to get you high, Craig. Yeah, We feeling good, you know what I mean? Just finished talking to my moms. She feeling good. She feeling blessed. Shout outs to everybody out there that been supporting the channel, that been showing love, that been subscribing, that been leaving comments, that been giving me little tidbits, stuff they want me to talk about, things they think I should do, even the fuckery shit, because I'm not doing none of that. Nah, we don't roll like that. Real, raw, unscripted, uncut, that feeling. You know the vibes. And we rocking out on Thursday. A lot to be thankful for, a lot to be grateful for, a lot to be appreciative for. Yeah. You know what I mean? This year ain't been all peaches and cream for me personally, on a personal level, on a family level, on no level really. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the niggas that's just coming home. Like, I'm happy to be here. Like, let's get a year, kid, for that. And shout outs to all my niggas that's getting out next year, tomorrow, and the day after. No, not tomorrow. Nah, you can't get released on the Friday regardless of it's New Year or not. Or nah, they might let you out today. Because sometimes on that weekend, know what I mean, they let you out the Friday before. But if it's a national holiday, then you might be getting released tomorrow. But everybody that's locked up right now, that 2021, they like, yo, as soon as when 2021 pop off, I'm out of here. Shout outs to everybody that's locked up coming home with that energy to win. You know what I mean? Energy to win. Play the curve and get nauseous. Watching the spinners spin. Woo, I got plans to make it. Prisoner of the state. Now I can invite your ass out to my estate. Yeah, shout outs to 50 for that one. Shout outs to everybody that's coming home 2021. But 2020 rewind has been, like I said, a fucked up year. For me personally, a lot of lessons, a lot of learning, a lot of retrospect, a lot of evaluating, you know what I mean? And a lot of pondering on what's to come. And all praise is due to the Most High. I'm happy to be here. I hope I be on the books for the whole 21, even if it's worse than this year. Like, yeah. I hope I'm on the books for 2021, the whole year, no matter, even if it's more messed up than this year. Y'all know the vibes. POPAVIST TV, we live, we rolling. You know what I mean? I feel like Cam on a throwback Thursday, like, they should have never let me in the motherfucking game. You see him, Cam in the BM with the Koreans, cheer. That's how I feel for the YouTube world. I mean, you know what I mean? Since I've been, rocking with the channel on YouTube, I've been exploring and being exposed to a lot of different stuff that's not like on the regular social media platforms that I originally or initially been on. The Instagrams, the Twitters, the Facebooks. I wasn't on MySpace, and I wasn't on Black Planet and none of that. not your boy, but. It's a different feel. It's a lot of different stuff, but I'm on your heels to the other channels for 2021. Let's get into it. It's Thursday. I normally do it on a Friday, but we're going to turn up on a Thursday. Last week, NFL, week 17, yo, this shit flew by. Like, I was so happy to get football back. Like, we wasn't sure, the NBA was in the bubble and all that, and it was safe, it was secure. Baseball had some cases and things. They still, crowned the champion. Shout outs to the LA Dodgers, LA Lakers, back to back. See the video I did on that, City of Champions. But when the NFL kicked off, it was like, that's my baby. Like, NFL, that's the number one sport that I like. You know what I mean? I like football more than all of the sports. Maybe, but, it's not that it's more exciting, now with the storylines, and like I said, I'm opening up to a lot of channels, and that storyline that comes from the Truth Be Told channel. Shout outs to homie from the Truth Be Told channel when he be diving into all of the NFL scripted and all that. But me personally, before I even got put onto that channel, I've been like, yo, Vegas, they on the bat line whenever they want with them chicken dinners. Yeah, kid, winner, chicken dinner. And y'all see we hit last week with the locks. Shout outs to the locks. Talking about the ones from Yonkers this time. Jada, Style, Chic. You know what I mean? let's get into it, B. Sunday, we got all of the games playing. We got all of the games playing. There's no games Saturday, there's no games Friday, there's no Monday night games. It's this weekend, we closing out. Now it's time to say goodbye for the summer. And if you like the show, then you like the show. Because we not even, most of the times I don't even like put a time on the show. You know what I mean? Or the channel when I'm doing what I'm doing. I'll be rocking out. That's why the videos be long. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. Shout outs to you if you fuck with me. If you don't, then it's all good. Like, go that way. You know what I mean? Like, go that way. It's probably going to be a longer video. It's the last day of the year. It's Throwback Thursdays. I'm feeling good. Friday is tomorrow. Shout outs to my cousin. I told you I got mad Capricorns in my family. Shout outs to Riri, not Rihanna. You know what I mean? Not Rihanna. Like my nigga did in the freestyle. He said her name like 5 times. But my cousin Riri. You know what I mean? Yeah, kid, on a New Year's Eve for y'all. Capricorns going up. It's y'all time to shine. You know I rocks with y'all. You know I love y'all. My mom's a Capricorn. I just finished talking to her. Shout outs to my moms. You know what I mean? All right, let's go with the best damn gambling show on the internet. Shout outs to John Lawson. I be on your channel. Sometimes you be having the horrible picks. I'm not even going to lie. Told you if you want, we could do the chip challenge. You see the chip up there. Hit the subscribe button, by the way. But nah, you be having some good picks too, though. But nigga, when you switch your picks up, we got to hit you on the bat line, a.k.a. the Patreon, and all that. Anyway, let's go. Miami at Buffalo. Buffalo unlocked up the playoffs. Shout outs to Benny the Butcher. You know what I mean? Shout outs to my boys in Buffalo holding it down. Got that New York feeling. They've been holding it down. And Buffalo is the only team in New York, by the way. For those that didn't know, if you know, you know. I'm sure y'all had to know that, though. Buffalo giving 3. Miami need to win to get in. Buffalo is secure. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm going with Miami. Yeah, I'm going with Miami plus the 3. I think they're going to win the game outright because Buffalo, they're probably going to rest their players. It's not announced yet. It's Thursdays. Information is still coming out, so you know how that go. That's why I'm not like the other channels that be thirsty to give the picks out on Monday and Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like, give it a pause first. See who playing, who not playing. See if the spread change. We trying to really win. We're not trying to just give the picks out just to be giving them out. But with that said, I like Miami with the 3 on the road at Buffalo. Buffalo don't really have nothing to play for. Kansas City got the number 1 seat locked up. You could get the number 2 seed, but okay, what does that mean? Like, you know what I mean? Next game, Baltimore at Cincinnati. Baltimore giving 13 points. Might go, yeah, that's 13. I thought it was 13 and a half. Baltimore, they are in. They got to win, though, because if they lose and the Colts is on the outside, the only team in the AFC on the outside looking in is the Colts. Because if everybody win that got to win, then they're in, if that makes sense. Baltimore on the road at Cincinnati. They killed them last time, but they was home. Even though they got to win to get in or hold a positioning, I still like Cincinnati with the 13. Baltimore should win. They will win. I don't think they're going to cover that 13. It's a lot of points. Backdoor cover. The defense is playing well. It's the last game of the season. They home, even though it's no fans. Division opponent. I see them coming to show up and at least keeping it close. So we like Cincinnati. Next game, another division game. It seems like everything is division games, you know, the end of the season. That's how they do it like that. Pittsburgh, who was a lock last week. Yeah, kid, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I want winners. Yeah, we had them last week as a lock. This week, we don't. This week, they got Ruda, damn, what is his name? Rudolph something, forget his name. The guy that got hit over the head from Miles from Cleveland. I don't know why I can't get these names out right now. But anyway, Cleveland is giving 9. No way are they going to win by 9, I don't think. I think Pittsburgh, yeah, Ben Roethlisberger is not playing, Big Ben. They're going to probably rest some other players because like I told y'all in the other video, if your spot is secure, you know what I mean? If your spot is insecure, then you need to rest your players or rest some of the key players for next week when the playoffs start. Playoffs? You kidding me? The playoffs is here, baby. It's the last week of the season. Last regular, you know what I mean? Last regular week of the season. The playoffs start. Yeah, this shit flew by like this. Lightning fast. But I like Pittsburgh with 9 all day. Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph. Even though he playing, I still like Pittsburgh with the 9. Yes, Cleveland needs to win. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. They need to win to get in, and they probably will win and get in. They're going to run the ball crazy. Wide receivers is back. Only reason why they lost to the Jets, if you ask me, is because they was missing their players. Like, come on, you're going to give the Jets 7.5, and you're missing 4 wide receivers. Not 1, not 2, not 3. You know, LeBron James. Like, you know, y'all wasn't going to beat the Jets by 7+ touchdowns with no wide receivers. Can't run the ball that much. Anyway, next game, I like Pittsburgh with the 9. Minnesota at Detroit. Matt Stafford hurt his ankle. He's probably not going to play. That's why the spread is probably 7. Minnesota creamed them the last game. They was at Minnesota. Now they home. They out of the playoffs. Dennis Green. They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. I used to be a Minnesota Viking fan. That's why I keep always bringing that up. When I first started watching football and being a fan of football, it was 1998-97 season. Randy Moss, touchdown Moss, Minnesota Vikings, rookie, got passed over by 17 other teams. I was in Elmira. Yeah, I was in Elmira. Locked up to my nigga Chuck from Buffalo. Shout outs to my nigga Chuck from Buffalo who put me up on game. You know what I mean? And yeah, I became a Minnesota Viking fan while I was locked up. And I liked it. Dante Culpepper. No, not Dante Culpepper. I want to say Cunningham. Yeah, Cunningham. I scrambled like Randall with his. Cunningham. But the only thing running is numbers, fam. Jigga held it down for 6 summers. Where's the love? So, yeah, Cunningham, I want to say it was Robert something. Put it in the comments. The running back. And that's when I was a Viking fan. Then later on, I became a New York Giant fan by way of me living in New York. But anyway, Minnesota giving 7. I think they cover the spread. Dalvin Cook. You like that, Kirk Cousins? They're going to probably clean. Detroit is trash. I mean, it's the end of the year. Sorry, Jalen Rose. Your team is dirt. You know what I mean? I bet on y'all a few times and I lost. Jets at New England. New York Jets. Why do you keep winning? Well, Trevor Lawrence is out the door. KRS-One, do you ever think about when you out of here? Trevor Lawrence is out of here. If you think, can't think of his name right now, but tomorrow was the bowl games. Homie from Ohio. Can't think of the young brother name right now. If you think he a better bet, then cool. Then you don't need Trevor Lawrence. But they won 2 in a row. I didn't have them winning last week against Cleveland. I had them with the 7.5. This week at Cam and them, I like Cam to close out the season with a win. It's been a horrible 2020 for him, I'm sure. You know what I mean? And the New England Patriots. No Tom Brady, no wins, no playoffs, no division title, none of that. Like, y'all. None of that. You're out of here. But I like New England to win and cover. No rhyme or reason. Next game. Let's shine a light on this one a little bit. You know what I mean? On the New York Giants. Shine a light a little bit. Shout outs to my nigga Will Trax. You know what I mean? BX stand up. Shine a light on him. Anybody out there celebrating a birthday like my cousin? That's probably one of the best birthdays, right? New Year's Eve. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's celebrating, so the turn up is real, even though we living in, the pandemic now. But shout outs to everybody that's celebrating. But the New York football Giants playing against, how about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? Still think y'all trash. even though y'all won last week. Giants getting 2 at home. And whoever wins goes to the playoffs if Washington football team loses to Philly. We get to that in a minute. Who is going to win this game? Honestly, this is the bum bowl. Like, keep it in the buck. I know whoever can win if Washington loses is going to go to the playoffs, but it's still a bum bowl. But with that being said, Dallas Cowboys, they beat the Giants 37-34 at Jerry's World. I think the Giants win. And you getting 2 at home? I mean, I like the Giants. There's no real rhyme or reason. I'm being a homer, but I told you I don't bet my money with the Giants. You know what I mean? Most times I don't bet with the New York teams, period, because they are trash. And I know the players that play on the teams, when this channel get popping, like, damn, this nigga be hating on us. I rock with y'all, but I just don't bet my money on y'all. You know what I mean? Like, give me some tickets or something. Let me come to the game. You know what I mean? But I like the Giants to beat Cowboys. I like the Giants. Obviously, they won, 4 in a row or 5 in a row? Then they lost 3 in a row. They just reverted back to who they was, playing hopscotch, double dutch with the quarterback, Danny Jones, in and out. He hasn't really proved it to me yet. He's athletic. He can make the throws. I don't know. Joe Judge, this couple of suspect calls that you called in the last couple of 2 games with the field goals, then you're not going for it, then you're going for it on 4th and 1, 4th and 3. I don't really know, but I think y'all better than Dallas. And for the last game of the season, with the game being played, matter of fact, let's see if the Washington game, all right, so the Washington game is at 8:30, so we're not going to know until later on. That's the Sunday night game. But I like Giants, New York football Giants. Next game, Atlanta getting 7 at Tampa Bay. Told y'all in the other video about Tampa Bay, about Brady. Yeah, told y'all I wasn't panicking. Like, he played 20 years in a whole nother, system, whole nother organization. It's going to be some trial and error, and for them to be able to have a chance to win 11 games in the season with him, that's a great accomplishment. And they're going to the playoffs, and I think they're going to make some noise in the playoffs. So I'm taking I'm not taking Tampa Bay. I'm taking Atlanta last game of the season because I just don't really know if they're going to play Tom Brady and the starters for the whole game, half a game, 1 quarter, 2 quarters. Atlanta's probably going to play. You know what I mean? They're probably going to try to win the game to end the season. So I like Atlanta with the 7. It's a division game, last game of the season. There's no real rhyme or reason. Brady and them is in the playoffs. Like I was telling y'all, they might play them for the first half, first quarter, just to try to keep some rhythm with the players and, see who they're going to be playing in the playoffs, the first round. But you should really rest your players to get them some rest so that next week they can be fresh for whoever they play. They might got to go to Green Bay. Who knows? Next game, New Orleans, Drew Brees. And y'all know how I like them, you know what I mean? Fuck with Drew Brees and all that. Shout outs to my nigga School, who used to always do that, get on my nerves when we was betting, you know what I mean? Little Jack Max, those little pouches, you know what I mean? Trying to hit those day room jackpots and all that, you know what I mean? The pool. Drew Brees! They giving 6.5 to Teddy Bridgewater. Drew Brees and them pretty much, they in the playoffs. They got it locked. They don't need to win. It's a slim, slight chance, maybe a smidget. Holly Berry, is that a nipple? I see it. I don't see it. If Green Bay lose and a couple of other Seattle, they happy with where they at. They really just trying to get the chip. That's really what it boils down to. I don't think they're going to go all out to win. I like Carolina at home. Pretty much this week, I like almost all of the dogs because it's division games, if you see the trend. I like Carolina to keep it close. They should lose, but I like them with the 6.5. Next game, Tennessee at Houston. Y'all heard J.J. Watt. He got on after the game and was like, yo, why are the fans still rocking with us? Like, y'all shouldn't even be, they in the end game. Y'all trash. Y'all super hot trash fire. Know what I mean? Y'all trash. Deshaun Watson is not trash, though. Deshaun Watson could ball. He is a baller. Just doesn't have all the, prerequisite pieces available to him at his disposal. Team is not good. So they've been losing. They had a horrible season. Nonetheless, I like Tennessee to win. They need to win, to my knowledge. They got to win. If they lose, I don't think they out at 10-5. I think they could still get in at 10-6. But no, not if the Colts win. They got to win. But I see Houston not losing by 7.5. Even if they lose by 7, you still going to win by the hook. I like Houston. Next game, Jacksonville. They got the number one. They got the number one pick now, inside track, because the Jets messed that bag up by winning. They playing Phillip Rivers, the Colts. But the Colts giving 14. That's a lot. I like Jacksonville. I think Mitch Genshu, or whatever his name is, homie with the beard. I mean, with the mustache. Excuse me. Homie with the mustache. 14 division game closing out the season. Yes, they don't have nothing to play for. The Colts have everything to play for. They need to win, and then they got to hope Miami, Baltimore, Cleveland, maybe Tennessee loses, then they could jump in. So they got to hope somebody mess up, and then they got to win, and they definitely going to win. I don't see them winning by 21-17. I just don't see it. I mean, it's all the way possible that they can win by 14, 2 touchdowns, 30 to 14, some shit like that. I mean, Jacksonville probably will put up 17. But I like Jacksonville. It's no real rhyme or reason. Kansas City at home, dogs, 3.5 to Justin Herbert. The Chargers, the LA Chargers, or was it the Los Angeles Chargers? Oh no, Vegas Chargers? I don't know. We get it, we got it. Anyway, I like Kansas City. They got Chad Henne starting, and if you know, if you're digging into the storylines and all that. Herbert was 10 when he played his last game or something like that, graduating high school. All that's cool. But this is going to prove that even though Patrick Mahomes, a.k.a. PM, a.k.a. NyQuil, a.k.a. bye-bye, night-night, don't give him the ball last 2 minutes with needing a touchdown or 3 points to win the game, they're going to get it. He's the best in the business so far last 2 years, right? With that being said, Kansas City, I like Kansas City all day at home. They're probably going to win the game straight up unless Vegas hit the bat line. Chad Henne with unless they resting all their pieces. They resting Patrick Mahomes, but are they resting Tyreek Hill? Because they got the bye. They're going to win. They got the bye locked up in the bag. Fabulous, throw it in the bag. There's no need for them to rest their players. I understand that certain players, they probably don't want to get hurt, little bumps and nicks. So instead of 1 week, you get 2 weeks to rest. Now you super ready for the playoffs. And they only got to win 2 games. Let's be clear. They got the number 1 seed, which this year the NFL only giving 1 team to bye. So they got the best chances with that alone on the merit of rest. You can rest, you know what I mean? And then when you come back, all you got to do is play 2 games. With that being said, I like Kansas City with 3.5. No way am I taking the Chargers minus 3.5. No way. No Jose. Next game, Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders at Denver Broncos. Denver getting 2.5. I think Raiders, they packing it in. I mean, I know Gruden want to win. They should have won last week. They needed to win last week. I didn't have them last week. I had the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? I like Denver at home. Denver to close out, Mile High Stadium, and they both equally dirt teams, if you ask me. Like, yeah, you could say Raiders could have made the playoffs. If they would have won last week, then they could win this week. They beat Kansas City the first game, duked it out with them the second game. You know what I mean? Victory laps and all that. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Victory lap. Y'all driving around the stadium after you win the game. Cool. But y'all really just a middle of the pack team, in my opinion. And so is Denver. So I like Denver at home. Next game, it's going to get spooky out there in them LA streets. LA, Rams, Holly Berry, Jared Goff, Sean McVay, Aaron Donald. You know what I mean? Ramsey and them boys. Y'all playoff hopes is on a thin string. Y'all hanging on a string right now. And y'all don't got y'all quarterback. thumb, dislocated thumb, or he hit his hand on the helmet and all that. Kyler Murray banged up. Is he gonna play? Is he not gonna play? Who got the better chance to win the game? I mean, obviously, if Arizona win, they in. The Rams, if they win, they in. I believe. I don't think they need no help. It's tough out here in these streets. The Rams is getting 3 at home. I like I like Arizona. I like Arizona on the road unless Murray don't play. No matter of fact, Murray is not playing. So let's hold on. I did see that flash across the screen. Murray not playing and Jared Goff is not playing. So who got the better team? The Rams got the better defense. I'm going to go with the Rams. +3 at home, plus Jared Goff. Halle Berry, he will be back next week. He will be back. That don't mean nothing. I definitely don't got them winning in the playoffs. Not at all. But you never know. It's a new season. If they make the playoffs. I like the Rams to get in there. I'm changing that. Kyler Murray is not playing. If Kyler Murray plays, I like Arizona. Next game. Touchdown Seahawks. Y'all know how it is. You know what I mean? Go to their radio station when they score, and you're going to hear exactly that. Touchdown Seahawks. Russ, Cook, they can get the #1 seed too. They got to win, and they got to hope Aaron Rodgers and them lose to the Bears. I don't think they're going to lose, but it's very possible. We're going to get to that pick in a minute. However, I like Seahawks to do what they got to do. They could rest, they could win, hope to get the #1 seed, play hard, don't get the #1 seed, then got to play next week. And you going on the road. Players a little banged up. They might rest their players. I haven't seen nothing where they're going to rest their players. The Niners is getting 6.5. I like the Niners with the 6.5, but to lose the game. Seahawks win, Niners cover 6.5. Next game, the Bears, Mitch Trubisky, Matt Nagy. Like I said in my other video, I'm not backing down. He should be fired. Now, I seen Dan Orlovsky, you know what I mean, on, what is it, Inside the NFL or whatever their show is. I mean, can't think of it right now. He was like, they won more games than they lost in all the seasons that Matt Nagy and Mitch Trubisky been together. And when he was saying it, I was thinking like, damn, so maybe I was like, I didn't know that, because I don't really pay attention to certain things. I go by the eye test. So even though they may have won more games every season, I think Mitch Trubisky's record is a good record for a quarterback. You know what I mean? Maybe 27-10, or it's something crazy. And I might look it up. I might not look it up. I'll take Dan Orlovsky's word for it. But the eye test for me shows me that Mitch Trubisky is trash, and you could get somebody better. It shows me that Matt Nagy is Dirtington, moist dessert. Sprinkle some icing on him. Sprinkle some, that sugar they be putting on the cakes and all that. Powdered sugar, dirt. I would fire him and get somebody else. I would get some new blood if it was me in Chicago. Yeah, if it was me in Chicago, out of here. KRS-One, out of here. But it's not me. And they play the Green Bay Packers. If they win, they in. If Green Bay win, obviously they secure the #1 spot. I think it's #1 either way. If Seattle loses or if New Orleans loses, which neither one of them is going to lose, probably going to win. So Green Bay is probably going to win. But I like Chicago with the 5.5. I want to say, damn, who was the defensive coordinator for Chicago Bears? He always played Aaron Rodgers pretty good in their division game, but Aaron Rodgers somehow seems like he always comes out on top when they always play each other. But I like the Bears at home. They need to win again in the playoffs, so it's going to mean more to them. So they probably play harder. I mean, 4:30 game. It's only 4:30 game. Next game, last game of the night. All the games is playing this week. 14 games, or is it, no? 15 games. Last game is the Washington football team at the Eagles. The Eagles had a chance last week I had the Eagles, got blown out. Like, even though the score looked like it was closer, it really was a blowout. Y'all was up, then y'all was down, like all the way down. Y'all was way up, you feel, and then y'all was just down. Like, Cowboys killed y'all. Cowboys is garbage and y'all lost. So I'm not going with y'all because the Washington football team needs to win. If they win, they in. They control their own destiny. I know what it's like to lose, to feel so close to be wrong, and whatever Thanos said in the opening, you know what I mean, scene of the Infinity War. I know what it's like to lose. Alex Smith should be back. He should be back. And I think they're gonna get in. So I don't think it's gonna be my Giants or Dallas if Dallas happen to win. It definitely should be Washington football team. Alex Smith come back. They got the better defense. They should kill Philly. They should kill zone. I mean, even with the defense blanking them, 17-zip, 17-6, some shit like that. 17-7, 21-9, something like that. Kill zone. And that about wraps it up for 2020 as far as, you know what I mean, the NFL regular season. It's been a long ride. Like I said, I didn't think we was going to make it. But NFL is king. They wasn't going to be derailed. They wasn't going to be stopped. They wasn't going to be none of that. They was going to play that damn season. You know what I mean? Even if players had to sit out. Just like baseball finished the season. They finished it out. You know what I mean? LA Dodgers champions. Even though I had Tampa Bay. And full transparency over here. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. We don't be lying and capping, bullshit, and all that on this channel. Full transparency. You can see us, and we can see you. You know what I mean? Yeah, kid, that feeling. We had Tampa Bay. You know what I mean? But the Dodgers won. Congrats to them. You know what I mean? Mookie and them boys. Kurt Shaw and them boys. You know what I mean? Y'all deserve that. So we ain't think, NFL, but we in the playoffs now. So we'll be giving our playoff picks when the playoff wild cards start and all that. And stay tuned. More to come. 2021, we looking for big things. We just rolling. We really just scratching the surface. Like I said, I feel like Cam on a throwback Thursday, the last Thursday of the year. They should have never let me in the motherfucking game, B. Going live tonight with my boy, famous Rapup, UNCLEMURDA. Who gonna have the best wrap-up? Mad Skills, a.k.a. Skills, or UNCLEMURDA? You know what I mean? Y'all know what it is. We've been waiting. We've been anticipating. This year been crazy. If you ask my personal opinion, even after the Nipsey murder, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, you know what I mean, to him, and strength and power to his family and loved ones and all his fans that, rock with him and revere him. You know what I mean? But that was crazy, you know what I mean, in itself. But then when Kobe passed, you know what I mean, and Kobe died and, the whole tragedy, that's when it seemed like the year that's when it was like, damn, what is the next month going to bring to me? Then the virus came and, like I said, it was on a personal level. I lost a lot of, loved ones, not from my family per se, but from close friends and people I grew up with, people I know. You know what I mean? From where I grew up from, they lost loved ones that was close to them. So obviously it affects me, even if it's not on the outside or you don't see me with my head down in my own thought, because I'm a person of spirituality. I try to have a balance. You know what I mean? Every Friday, the vibes. But so I ponder and I think about that as I ponder and I reflect on my own life and soon be my own death. You know what I mean? We never know when we out of here. We never know. Like, you know what I mean? We can be here today and going tomorrow. You could be here today and gone today. Just like that. It's not even promised tomorrow. You can die the same day. So we give thanks to the Most High. You know what I mean? We appreciative and we grateful for what we got. You know what I mean? What we have, even though in our own minds, we may not feel like we have what we want or what we deserve or what we worked for. You still blessed, no matter how you feel. So even in your own mind, in your own hearts of hearts, if you're like, nah, damn, I should have more money. I should have a bigger house. I should have this, I should have that. If you still got your moms, if you know what I mean, like people I know, they don't have their moms, a lot of them. Some of them lost their moms this year. May they rest in peace. Some of them don't have kids. There's women that can't have kids. There's men that can't have kids. If your kids are still alive, in school, doing well, if you got a roof over your head, if you got food, if you wasn't standing on some of those food lines, you know what I'm saying? I used to work for Food Bank. Now that's, you know, one of the distributors. I used to work for them back in, what, '05. I mean, 15 years ago. People still standing on food lines. So as we wind down the years, wind down, today's the last day, as we wait for UNCLEMURDA, like I said, I'm gonna be live later, with my boy Famous on his channel, talking about the wrap up, talking about what I'm talking about now, 2020, you know, in retrospect. How did it affect you? What did you get out of it? What did you learn from it? Are you better? Are you worse off? And lastly, I'm gonna say this lastly, because we in the end game. If you of a certain age and you haven't figured it all out yet, let's just say, right? Because none of those people exist. Once you get older, we all got it figured out. That's not true. If you of a certain age, at your age, and also it's okay to not have it all figured out yet. It's not okay to stay not trying to figure it out. Popavism 101. You don't know everything. We don't know everything. I don't know everything. Seek knowledge. There's nothing wrong with being smart. There's nothing wrong with trying to learn, trying to get better. What's wrong and what's the problem is if you recognize you at point A and you want to get to point B, but you haven't figured it out yet, how to do that. If you haven't devised a plan to get there, it's okay. It's all right. Don't be fooled by people on social media, on platforms, etc., living their best life. To the public, we all live our best lives until you get punched in the mouth, till life hits you, till something happens. Then we see what type of character, what type of spirit, what type of makeup you are made of. That's the true test of your existence. And one aspect is how much can you take and still keep it pushing? How much can you give to other people of yourself without draining yourself completely, plugged in somewhere else? So it's a lot of things, you know, like I said, that I learned this year about people, about myself. I'm grateful, although it wasn't a great year by no means, but I'm still appreciative. I'm still grateful. And again, I hope to be on the books for the whole 2021, even if it's more messed up than 2020. I'd rather be alive than to be dead. You know what I mean? So I'd rather be above ground trying to make it happen every day, still got a chance to be great, than to be under the ground with no chances at all. Once you gone, you out of here. You know what I mean? You're out of here. KRS-One, out of here. So to all the people we lost, may they rest in peace. May the Most High have mercy, and may He give their families strength to get through the tough times and get through period and keep trucking on. You know what I mean? Head to the sky, stay prayed up, stay positive, keep the positive energy around you. 2021 is here, but tomorrow, you know what I mean, is just a couple hours away if you wake up. What are you going to start doing to move forward and get better on a personal level, you know what I mean? And then on a community level, because we know that it's always better to give than to receive. And the best way to give is after you work on yourself and do certain things, to try to be that light to other individuals who lights may be turned off or may be a little dim, and they just need that brush, like come through. Some people got that come through energy, you know what I mean? Some people got that feeling, you know what I mean? And so we're gonna close out the same way we started, baby. Yeah. Rock with me. You know the vibes.
Ooh la la,
Ah, we.
ooh la la, ah we. Ooh la la,
Hip hop,
ah, we.
Days of Future Past, Part 2 coming soon.
Ooh la la, ah we.
Y'all stay good.
Ooh la la, ah
Y'all stay blessed.
ooh la
You know the
la, ah
vibes.
we.